Hey everyone, this is Curly Fit Gamer and welcome to my channel, where my goal is for all of us to become our best selves and have fun while doing it. This meal prep will be dairy-free and moderate low carb, so please enjoy, take notes, and keep watching to see how I maintain healthy lean muscle and lose fat. I am first starting off with what takes the longest, which is my dinner. I preheated my oven to 375 degrees in an 8x8 baking dish. I placed 20 ounces of chicken breast, skinless, and seasoned it with oregano, pink Himalayan salt, and pepper. Be sure to add some oil onto your chicken so the seasoning can stick. Whether it be non-stick spray oil, avocado oil, whatever you had on hand. I'm just using non-stick coconut spray because it's 0 calories and it's quicker. I made sure I did that to both sides. I then added some lemon slices for some extra flavor, topped it off with some parsley, and placed it in the oven for about 35 minutes. Y'all, this pan is so beaten up, I really need to get a new one. I went ahead and I added 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and let the pan heat up to medium heat. Next, I start cooking 1 pound of ground turkey. I am using a 93% lean and 7% fat. I lately been deciding to stay leaner with my meat because I want most of my fats to come from foods that are more nutritionally dense, such as avocados, unrefined coconut oil, nuts, and chia seeds. And it is also important to keep in mind that whatever diet you are on, whether it be low carb, high protein, low fat, there is always a limit to each macros that you are consuming. Me, for instance, I am more on a balanced diet when it comes to my macros, but still consuming moderate low carb. So I try to make sure that my fat intake doesn't go over my daily macros, which means that my calorie intake goes over. And then that leads to calorie surplus instead of calorie deficit, which I am currently on because I am trying to lose fat. I then went ahead and seasoned my ground turkey with some pink Himalayan salt, thyme, black pepper, cayenne pepper, and garlic powder, and continued to cook it until completely brown. Because most of the toxins are held in the fat, it is best to go for a ground meat that is more on the lean side, such as 93% lean and 7% fat. But if you don't have that in your local food store, you're more than welcome to go for one that might be higher in the fat, such as 15% fat, but just pick the grass-fed option. After this, I started chopping up my veggies, which are bell peppers and 1 medium white onion. I threw this in with the ground turkey and stirred this around for a few minutes. I almost forgot to add 4 cloves of garlic, by the way. I love garlic. It just has so much nutritional value to it and it tastes good. So always throw in fresh garlic whenever you can, guys. At least I do. Am I the only one that's always forgetting a simple ingredient? No? Okay. Well, anyhow, I went ahead and also added 5 cups of cauliflower rice, stirred this around with the mixture until it was completely softened. Because who likes hard cauliflower rice? I mean, I don't. While the cauliflower rice is doing its thing, I am cutting up additional veggies to make a light salad for my dinner. As I've stated in previous videos, I like to enjoy light meals for dinner because I sleep better and wake up feeling less groggy. Over time, I have noticed overeating before bed was counterproductive to my weight loss, so once I made this change, I started feeling a lot better, physically and mentally. After chopping the veggies, I added some salt and pepper and tossed it around. I don't add the dressing until the day of, so my salad doesn't get soggy and stays fresh for the whole week. By now, my taco skillet is finished cooking, so I turned it off and centered my attention to my breakfast. For breakfast, I am enjoying another smoothie that is different from my usual breakfast smoothie. I added about a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of cauliflower, half of a medium banana, a sprinkle of cinnamon, a serving of protein powder, and 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. I would recommend to only use a half a cup of cauliflower so you don't taste it, but I personally didn't mind it. FYI, this drink will have you regular for this week, if you weren't already. For my snack, I've been craving peanut butter lately, so I've created this peanut butter dip that so hit the spot. I add 1/4 cup of almond plain yogurt to each of my glass containers and 1 tablespoon and a half of peanut butter. I enjoyed this with some organic baby carrots for some extra crunch. Now I know not everyone likes carrots, so you can also use celery or nuts or anything that you fancy that gives you a crunch. Now that our taco skillet is done, it is time to start prepping up our lunch. In each container, I am adding 1.5 cups of my taco skillet. But on the side of this, I am also enjoying 1/2 of a small Hass avocado. Because I used a ground meat that has less percentage of fat, I am putting healthy fats into my meal, such as avocados. Because like I said previously in this video, I choose not to consume most of my fats through meat. Instead, I choose more nutritionally dense meals such as avocados, and it was a great addition as well. If you want to add that in there, you would definitely enjoy it. Now, I'm not going to add the avocado in right now, of course, because once I do, it's going to ripen and be super brown by the time that I eat it. So that's what I'm just telling you guys. I'm not actually showing you. Now it's time to prep up our dinner. In each container, I am portioning about 4 ounces of my lemon chicken and about 1 cup of my cucumber salad for dinner. The day of, I would mix balsamic vinegar and robust extra virgin olive oil together and then add it to my salad. I'm not going to add it now, of course, because it's just going to make the salad soggy, and I want it to still be super fresh and crispy when it's time for me to eat it. And yes, this does last throughout the week, just in case if you guys are wondering. I just don't add the dressing in until the day of, when it's time for me to eat it. You can choose to eat your chicken cold if you want and just eat this straight from the fridge, but I like my chicken warm, so what I would do is I would take my chicken out, put it on a separate plate, heat it up, and put it back into my container, and then of course drizzle on my dressing. I know it sounds super extra, but that's just how I like my food, so if you want to eat it cold, by all means, go for it. Oh, and a little side note, you can also add some spring mix to this. It's a great addition, and of course adds in the extra greens, because we all know we should be eating about 3 cups of greens every day, so definitely adding the spring mix is a good addition. But there we go, guys, our meal prep is finished for the week. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found this meal prep inspiring to start on your own healthy lifestyle journey with useful tips and ideas to take along the way to achieve your short and long-term goals. Meal prepping is what allows me to stay on track every week and to meet my goals. If you guys have any ideas of your own or feedback, please comment down below. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so I know you guys want more content like this. I love you all, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!